Okay. Yet another song that I could just listen to for hours. Anyways, time to get into it. Get rid of that. I went over the character limit. Titles for my stream. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I like to keep both the chats open separate. Got them conjoined for reading's sake, but for moderation, both of guys like stream manager on Twitch, which is very useful and will be just like the YouTube. I think everything's good. It kind of upsets me that the vibe from chapter 4 is probably going to carry on with chapter 6 and 7. Because I much prefer like chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 5. But I don't see that continuing to the end of the game on full release. Outside shelter. Except not really, because time has been left behind us as the player. The door was open for Chris to go into the shelter, and they probably did to talk about plans. The one who's making the dark. No, that's Chris. I'm not sure if the knight has made any of the dark fountains by this point in the story. Like, we're only told that by people who haven't witnessed it. Like, directly. I know Queen's got that recording, but I don't... Or was it a dramatization? Like, Queen's got that movie that she... but I did Weird Route, so I kind of skipped that. I kind of started this playthrough with the intention of going through like all the lines of text and then did the route that skips most of the lines of text. I realized that before. Maybe not the best tactical decision in my life. But I do get to go through all the stuff that I haven't gone through on. One who's trying to destroy the world. Questionable. Just part of another world. Well, I guess since you now know that you're actually in the same spot, just sort of hallucinating due to negative overflow darkness. And it affects someone besides yourself, Chris, Noel, Birdley. Time to wake up. Also, I might like fully read voice the like Weird Route parts. I also might screw up Weird Route. But I'm not going through the full chapter like that. My voice kind of hurts. I got like a small part of my throat that's sore. And there's not that much that changes. No book of hymns. Actually, wonder if it's a valid question to ask if even having your eyes closed dark world would stop anything. Since your eyes stop light, but would they stop like the negative light of a dark world? Just because of like Toriel having a weird dream, like, and seemingly reacting to what happened in the dark. As well as like Chris waking up from the dream, having just sealed the fountain. But that's probably not a serious thing that needs to, unless it gets brought up again. Also, someone around the church, it's like, aside from Alvin, I don't know if you noticed, I'm two-dimensional. Like you say, hello, three-dimensional being, but like, I'm two-dimensional. Technically, I am four-dimensional. Time is the fourth dimension, and my existence spreads across time. I'm just not able to freely move in the fourth dimension. Well, third dimension of mine. Confusing myself. That's what bothers me about a lot of people who talk about four-dimensional space, is they consider it another physical space dimension, as opposed to simply time. It's just that, like, as far as we know, a bulk of the universe only goes one direction in that fourth dimension, so it's not worth really considering, aside from all the times that we consider time. Anyways, I'm playing Deltarune. Sorry this is happening. I promise you, I am potentially interesting, but also a fairly boring person. Like, I would agree, internally I'm interesting. When I let parts of myself through, I'm interesting. Doesn't happen a lot. Also, what is Deltarune is a great question. Aside from the video game made by Toby Fox that's currently on the screen, no idea. What really is Deltarune? Yeah, this shows that Rouse is slightly different. Stop pointing out the differences. But yeah, this is not my first time playing through, so I'm not gonna really fully read everything as much as just skim through to see if there's anything that I completely forgot about. I mean, could just finish the pancakes right now. They'll be cold later. There's plenty of time to read random unimportant text. Until you put a timer on the screen, there is plenty of time. I have $12 now. Last time I don't remember seeing, I know that it didn't have the little like shiny the first time I borrowed $5. Souls aren't real. The true form of humans is electrical charges going between neurons in the brain. Like in the video game, the soul is real, but yeah, enough time to clean up the stain, but not enough time to eat the pancakes. That makes sense. It is one of those things where, like, it's implied Chris has had the soul in their body and removed it previously before the player controlled. I'm not sure if you meant to say half or actually have there. Yeah, this is why when I played through Chapter 1, I mentioned how I'm pretty sure Dom was created by Asriel. Because he's kind of mismatched together, and like Asriel has a personally made wallpaper with Sham's design on it. Only there was a word for that kind of person. A word you liked. Yeah, Chris, I get it. I feel like it's gonna bother me the entire time, but we're never going in this room. It's already been explained why it's locked. Because Toriel keeps chocolate in there and locks it to keep Chris from eating it all. So, like, we're never gonna actually go in Toriel's room, because there's probably nothing aside from flavor text. Not even flavor text that adds to lore or anything, just flavor text. The only thing that would be put in there. If I'm proven wrong though, like, that's fine. For some reason you have the feeling say something stupid. It's also gonna be the most important thing. Decent place for clues. Copies of Lord of the Hammer. Cursing. This is very real. Every time that I went to church as a kid, I did not know how to follow along with any of the hymns, even when I was told to where to open up the book to. It was just kind of an all-around miserable experience. Just end up getting like really good at acting like you know what you're doing. Oh, I didn't look at everything in my inventory. Happen. Oh well. Watch service. I remember just like sitting here going over all of this before, like pretty much like this, but I don't think there was any actual good information to be gleaned from it aside from just being the same as the prophecy Valse gives us. Look in pocket. Glass shard. Pretty sure that's the shadow crystal. What gives you that message? Alright, bye. Bad things happen. I'll never know the pieces of the prophecy of law. Was everything important? Okay, buddy. Okay, Chris. I don't believe this is an intent, given that it's talking about how some important things might not be in the prophecy. How you just need to like take the pieces that are missing and do what you can with them. Like, not everything's set in stone. Yep. What do you know about Asgore? Know what you are experiencing. Like angel for guidance. This sounds like stay away from the shelter. Like Alvin just heard Chris asking about where would be best to buy a step stool and some rope. Like, I don't know what's wrong, but like, you don't need to go that far, man. You don't need to go that far. Like, obviously, seen as not a good place to be going. Oh, that's why it changes, because that's the top of that. It's really a bit confusing that the like back cushion for the pew is the same-ish color of the carpet. I just barely had Chris's feet below it, and it sort of looked weird. Not a wholesome place. Toby Fox and his randomly yellow letters. Susie will not be tamed. Now tell me about the shelter. $25 red. Means that I should make everything before that. Sunset Requiem. I didn't read that. Try this, it's orange juice. Mystic Nectar. Okay. Now the actual drink. No reason to get more. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what it's called. I drank the juice in front of her on my first playthrough, so I'll just offer juice this. Here, you can take it. I forget what no exclamation point was. Shelter. History research. Try to go in there by yourself. Place for people to survive an emergency. Felt like useful information. What if I ask again? I want to know more about the shelter. I'd say you should tell the police the sign's missing, but use. Oh. Insists on keeping everything important at home. That seems to be a quirk of hers from before Jess disappeared. From the sound of the timeline. Clues acquired. Now you can report the hint to Susan. I know, but I'd rather talk to you. Okay. Just... Nope, just keeps me from talking to Noelle. Didn't realize I'd be missing a chance there. And the mayor. Could be here. True. Wanted to take their code so they could get in. But like... I doubt Undyne would just have the code written down. Probably have to interrogate her for it. Right? Like... Wouldn't just be able to like kidnap her and get it in the time that it took to run to the shelter from Chris's house. Which is why I'm under the assumption that as one of the codes. They'd have to know the other two codes too. If they needed all three to open the one door. Which I don't... The more I think about it, the less I feel like that's the case. I feel like it's... You only need one code to open the first door, and then there's more doors inside. And all of that, like everything Susie's saying sets it up to seem like Asgore, which isn't the case. Chris, Susie, would you want to come to by my house? Work on our projects after church? Great. tell him go bring my dad back to the hospital. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna voice. I wasn't sure where the split was with weird route stuff. Chris doesn't have anything against Noelle. Chris has something against me being in the vicinity of Noelle. Things took a weird route right now. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. Be glad it's going so fast, right? Fuck you, Toby. Saying that, and then chapter 5 weird route. Right after church ended. Asgore, you gotta really sell flowers instead of Are you sure that's the last place we should go right now? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me how the only needed one code. And been able to get that code from Undyne in the time it takes while running away and carrying Undyne. Who wasn't, like, defeated or knocked out, was just being carried. Like, how would the knight get the code fast enough to be able to actually open this up and get in there? If not, like, only needing one code to get in there and having one of the three and trying to get the other two. Nice business for flour, man. Yeah, that's not the best thing to say. That's like, I didn't realize it until working at the gas station I work at, but the armored money trucks that pick up money from stores to deliver it to the bank, they change their schedules on when they stop by each location. At the previous place that I worked at, it was the manager's job to just deliver that money, which, looking back on it, is kind of crazy. You're just entrusting that to an employee of the company instead of hiring a secure, like, service. Well, they like change up their times for each location so they can't be tracked. Security. And it's like, yeah, messing with information is a good security measure. Strange to worry given. Okay, so she was in charge of that code. And why would the code from Asgore be important? Unless Undyne didn't keep it written down and actually didn't give up the code. I don't think it's even in the station. Link. Seems cold. You know, it's somewhat weird that Susie's not worried about the fact that Berdly never woke up after the Dark World. I mean, I wouldn't expect concern for Berdly, but maybe concern about what happened in the Dark World. Closed due to lack of volunteers. Yeah, that's fair. Kinda my fault. Can't talk to the parents. Yeah, I may as well go here first before exploring everywhere else. No reason not to, right? Eggs.
When the light is running low.
Honestly, pears are better than apples. At least, like, at the best, most ripe point of the fruit, pears are better than apples. For something that's maybe, like, anything but that, apples are maybe better than pears. But, like, a good pear beats a good apple. I kind of just, like, my eyes glazed over and I didn't really read the first part of that. Hyperdodecahedron. Drawing, everything's the same. Broken off, but still locked. Dog. Actually, wait, that's dog showing up on the second one and not on the first one. Isn't it usually on the first one? If the knight's only goal was to hurt people, they would have acted sooner, right? Yeah. Finally, something honest from Rouse. Like, Rouse saying that also kind of directly contradicts the prophecy. Because it's implied that the knight's main goal is to end the world, but then Rouse himself says that, like, if the knight was only looking to cause pain, they would have done more. It's like Susie's the only one not in on the full idea of what's going on here. Well, Susie and us, the player. Like, Chris is working with the knight, and Rouse is seeming working to keep things going smoothly, with the intention of, like, making things better and hopefully averting whatever horrible fate we're not told, but it's like his purpose and what he feels his purpose is to go along with what Chris is doing and keep the game moving forward. Keep it as a game. But Rousey's actual, like, wants are to avert what's gonna happen. Using a notch controller to play what looks like a child's game. So real. Ain't never open again. Still. Oh. Down. Okay. Yeah, get free healing. Oh no, wait. I remember how this goes. You get told what you need to be able to block. It's gonna be snowing, so you need a warm hat. Now it's gonna be nighttime, so telescope. Rain, so umbrella. I don't think it matters what their actions are. Glasses. Why did both those miss? Come on, this is messed up. I'm getting walled out. Every time it hit the corner, it would send out one of those lightning bolts that would then keep me from going over to the corner to be able to actually bounce it up. Okay. I don't need it. Okay. I forgot how tough that was, honestly. And I forgot about rules coming in as a third. That's all. Oh yeah, are there any... The only chapter 2 ones are... Because everyone else gets frozen. Cat order. Frog dust. Water. Luck. Toby really just like decided, you know what? It's not gonna be set elements, it's just gonna be like whatever the fuck I feel like. Copied some of them when they applied. Because like you've got frog dust and you've got rabbit dust, but I don't think there's any other frogs or rabbits or dust. Or anything that is stated to deal with or care about either of any of those things. It's just like cat and puppet, the two big ones that actually have like a reason to them. Which I don't have the mannequin. But then again, well no, because when I do the aborted run, I'll have to fight Pink. Equip. A strange blade. Lightener's only one. Yep, spin cake. Oh, now it's 160. It does increase. Yep. So, like, it's really not worth it to try and keep the top cake and hold on to it. What was the code again? Let me look at my phone. Six, 4, 5, 3. It's crazy that Toby went with that for how to crack the code. It's just if you entered Mike into... If you were trying to type Mike with like an old flip phone in a text, before every single phone had actual like full keys on them, the letters underneath. I'm gonna take a break. I didn't realize it's been nearly an hour and a half. Then I'm gonna decide if I wanna... Actually, no. I'm gonna do the mic. I'll get to where Cat Swing is playing. Are we supposed to be in here? The door was locked. What? Curious who the hell Mike is? Hi, it's me. My name. Sure got mentioned a hell of a lot. Maybe just a peek. Pretty sure at the end of the chapter, don't you go back Chris's house, and it's either the end of this chapter or the start of chapter 5 is when you can look at Asriel's desk, and it mentions a knockoff USB microphone from a rhythm game. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Mike. Like, that's the real Mike. He's just locked in a desk the entire... or stored away in the desk. Which also explains why he wouldn't be here. For a moment I read that as petite, but it's petit. Looks like you can use the mouse with the mouse. Fucking pain. No, I'll just give Susie all that. I wonder... change this. So sensitive. Change the sensitivity on it. I'm trying to make it so that way the right stick. Was that like, for whatever reason it puts it at like 250% sense. I need to go even lower. Okay, 10% is too low. Yeah, that's not too bad. Hopefully, I don't think I need to use it. Like 50% was too much. 33 feels too low. Set it manually. Yeah, 40% is not too. It does like show the cursor after I... Oh, it does that even when I move them. Okay, so that's just in the game. Okay, now I've got darker candies. I still want to keep some of those for later, though. I was hoping the rules room would have, like, also get better over time, but I guess not. Fine. $140 That's fine to take with me. Keeping both of these. I feel like there will be a time, maybe not in Weird Route, but you never know unless you keep it in the end of the game and never actually. So yeah, it goes off of volume, so just gotta keep talking. Like, I attempted this fight off stream. Chapter 3, 4 first came out, and I just didn't do it because I felt like a crazy person sitting. Like, I still seem like that to outside observers. It's about my person. I was just sitting here being like, like. Okay. Hey, the heck are you doing in here? Can you read that door? Yeah, it said Mike. That's my name. Yes. Only one real Mike. No, there's so many of us. Oh, is that for microphones? I don't need it to be. I think that should be probably the loudest that I go. Anything else should be a bit sensitive. That's a bit sensitive. Okay, that should be fine. Maybe I turn it down just a bit, then I've got to get... No, I do not want to be getting that loud. How's that, though? Like, that's... This is... Okay, yeah, I get up there pretty easily, I guess. If I really want, I could just mess with the fucking volume knob on my own and make it so over there it's loud as hell. I shouldn't do that. That's... that ruined the actual volume on stream too. It's Mike. Nice to meet ya. Motormouth Mike. Microphone who croons and groans. Nice of you to drop by. Not at all. Look with your private eyes. This private room. Private room. Live on the air. Recording. Yes. Oh, you're making me actually... how do I guess I just need to be loud enough so that with there it does... Like, I don't fully understand. Okay, so there's no real actions in this fight. What I'm learning here. I guess it's once I, like, actually act with the hand that, aside from adjusting sensitivity. So it should be safe to be right back. Take a short break. Wonder how much of me just like walking around in the background is gonna get picked up by this volume slider. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that was a heal. That's good to know. Stop talking. Ever. Can't tune me out. I mean, I could just turn down the volume. Like, I guess you just gotta make sure that you're actually talking and that you're able to shut up early enough. It's that delay. This was a problem I had with Yap Yap as well. Like, Yap Yap would... anything that sort of like needs more processing to understand what's going on because it's hooking into microphone just gets like input delay like crazy. Controllers have had such a long time of... I guess I don't really need to use my controller for this. I can just... But like, controllers have had such a long time to perfect reducing input delay. Microphones in games, not so much it seems, because that just... like, it just takes too long for the meter to go down. It could also just be that the meter sliding down itself is causing that delay. But like, something with voice recognition like Yap Yap, just everything was delayed because it had to process what was being heard. Mike all day, Mike all night. Best and most beloved Tenna's favorite. Always there for him, never not there. I'm always there, never not. Except like, do his therapy, his psychology, his analogies, his first aid, his last aid. Lemonade, his grenades, his eye drops, his nose drops, his cough drops. Talk him in at night, I play his bedtime programs, I sing his song. Most of all, I record everything he ever says. Even some things he never says. Can you play one of those back? Now get out. Okay, well, like, I don't want to get out. I'd rather stay here and See, like, what the hell is that delay? It just takes so long to... You know... It takes so long for it to react itself. That's so stupid. I hate it. I think Mike needs a little break. I'll be back in a sec. Mike is definitely a cat. No, last I checked, I'm pretty sure I'm human. Pretty sure there's a human body I've got here. It could also just be that my audio interface is garbage. And there's just built-in delay from that. If I was using a different input, maybe it'd be different, but... not the case. Heal Chris. Is this a Cat Petter's RPG reference? Biosensitivity. I don't need that. I need... like, that's my air conditioning being picked up to 41%. Max sensitivity is crazy. Maybe if I just like lower the sensitivity, it'll be better for me, but I guess you need to be in the middle a bit more than I was expecting. Excuse me, I was clicking on Rousey's head. Hey, don't look shocked. It's me, Mike. Mike, who famously loves to talk. I'm going to talk right now. Listen. Did you hear it? That was great, right? Real verbose. Yeah, that. Okay. Took me like half a second to figure out what I was doing with that one. And again, changing the sensitivity. Okay. I'm just gonna set it to where... Actually, no. 10 is too... Like, I need a consistent way of measuring what the sensitivity is. And where my AC puts it at is the easiest way to do that. Hey there, Nightwalker. %, AC? Yeah, then I've just got to get, like, a little bit loud. Hard to have fine volume control while wearing a headset, though. Because, like, I could do... Oh, my OBS isn't even picking me up at that point. That's kind of something else. This actually good. Barely gonna pick me up here. But then I need to like talk. I actually need to talk. I need to project my voice quite a bit for that one. Half this battle is figuring out what the good sensitivity is and where to keep it. It's like 1/3 of the way after the first step. Okay. You get full heals on this because it's such garbage to fight. Little costume was so cramped, that's what was tiring me out. Still feel miserable. Miserable, I said miserable. This is miserable. Like... Wait, why did I need to be normal? Oh. This is actually awful. Toby thought he was cooking with this, didn't he? Alright, that's enough already. I'm not quite feeling myself. I think I really need to take a break. It also doesn't help that dog upstairs is barking. Doesn't seem to be affecting the volume slider too much. Luckily. I think it's because it needs like a bit of sustained sound to actually change. So like abrupt sounds aren't really doing anything. Like... Okay, never mind. It's just... My microphone itself's just not picking it up. That's nice. Good to know. Heal Chris. Potassium. Me, Big Mouth Mike. Calls me that because don't shut up, see? This is a private room. We got private eyes. We've been investigating it. We like what we see. Keep it up. Bit confused. Okay, well, like... Huh? That it? Oh. Didn't really do much before. Just gotta, like... It was like you dodged left and right on the thing that was a sine wave that never touched you. Like, cool, okay. Only healed 40 that time, okay. Diminishing returns, I assume. Modern mouth mic. He has no idea. It's the classic strat that always works. Just keep moving. Considers manipulating the volume. Do it. Turn the volume up. My mouth is big because I talk a lot. Yeah. You talk a lot saying the same thing over and over again. You're just talking a lot about how you talk a lot. There is like a phase where yeah. Face all three, right? Not even capitalizing Mike at that point. Why can't I say whatever as I want? True. Look, I admit it, there's more than one Mike. More than one. Yeah, there were like 7 in my graduating class. You know, there's no way we can let you out of here alive. Usually we split this all up. One mic does all the talking. One mic is the muscles. Fair. You gotta have a mic that listens. Okay. But like, what if you just like... Okay, I understand. Okay. Fucking motorcycle was not gonna let me get through this safely. Someone's gotta have a challenge video out there of doing this fight next to a busy highway. Like just recording themselves taking a laptop out to a highway to just try and get through this while cars go past. Everyone thinks there's only one mic. One. But there ain't. There's 2. 3. Sorry, I forget him because he doesn't talk. Yeah. Very realistic. Get me out of here. When does it end? Mics are getting ready to turn it up. Okay. Go for it. Well, we can't let this get out. No. People knew there was more than one mic. Everybody would want to be Mike. Would they? But we're not letting that happen. I don't think everybody wants to be an errand boy for Tenna. Ultimate attack, huh? What is that ultimate? Unfortunate. God damn it. It's so hard to just dodge if you're at the wrong spot. I guess I don't need to spam pet. I just need to be able to, like, get one and get out. Oh, I'm supposed to be hitting them too. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Every other one has just been, like, timing, though. Okay. Spam clicking pretty much saved me there. That didn't work so good. Boss, can we just use our normal attacks? What? No, no way. I mean, wait, these are our normal attacks. Alright. Take out your gun, buddy. Wait, timeout, timeout. Okay, back to my controller. Sorry, I admit it, It was so hard doing what Tenna wanted. I couldn't do it alone. I needed more mics, and along the way, I forgot who I really was. You guys help me remember. I'm the only Mike, the real one. You guys are fakes. Beat them up. Make them pay for being so stupid. Alright, I admit it. None of us are actually Mike. We're just kind of in charge of Mike's room officially. Tenna's always talking to Mike, right? Well, you see, come to this room and visit him. It's been that way since TV World. But he gets really moody if Mike isn't. Takes it out on us. Now here's the thing about that. Mike has never been here, not once. And in order to stop Tenna from getting his nose twisted up, we just started taking turns pretending to be him. You know what the weird thing is? It actually worked. As long as there's a Mike, Tenna actually believes it. Obviously, we couldn't have been here or snitch. But it's too late now. Our conspiracy is busted. Just before you tell Tenna, let me ask you one thing. Who's Mike? Who is he? Because none of us have ever seen him, and none of us ever. Every time Tenna asks Mike to do something, it's either like he just does it himself, or we do it secretly, or it just sort of happens. So who is Mike? Who is he? Is he just Tenna's imaginary friend? Is he Tenna's, like some alter or something? Why the hell does he get so much love and attention? The weather guys are second in command. What does that make him? If it's us. Yeah, we've been pretending to be Mike doing. What if we just pretend to be Mike, so it's actually Mike. What if when we pretend to be Mike, what? It's always been us? Then where'd the idea of Mike come from in the first place? Beats me. This doesn't make any sense. What about you guys? You came to this room. Are you guys Mike? Are you? Huh? Are you? Are you? I am. I give up. As long as someone's Mike, it'll work out. Suppose we also don't need to be here. Yeah. You don't really like looking at this sort of. Not the first string board. Well, it is the first string board in Deltarune, but not the last. I can just slightly. Maybe it gets through on string. Slightly see. Just mini games. I don't feel like doing that. Michael Bomb. That's the high score of all Michaels to 0. I'm serious. I don't have a high score. Didn't expect to hear Metal Crusher there. Lots of microphone. Cross your mind. I don't need to do that. Closed. Town's love is cracked. Is there anything in here? Nothing new. doing an absolutely reprehensible job. True. Everyone's gone except this guy. Single crown remains. Can't go back to get it. New court jester. Penna. Guess sometimes you just need some slapstick. Talk about the night. You met the knight? Rare show of mercy. Their full strength, you'd be flattered. What were they like? Be the clown who told me about the fountain's glory and how I would rise to power. Open the door. Let's go to the fountain. Let's... The crazy thing isn't conjoining them. It's the fact that I'll say you can join them and then also switch which side they were on. Because like Chris's was on the left before. Yes. eat the entire cake, Rouse. Like, stop just doing things for the sake of your purpose. Be yourself. Full of green crap. Perfectly stalked by someone else. Deal with it when we leave the room. Okay. No, I actually should have expected that one. Fix it by eating it. Yeah, that's like the first layer expectation is. You leave the room, you come back, and it's gone. Please find someone to adopt. Fair. TV Time Season 2. I mean, like, you can have a little bit of episodic here. It's over time. You just gotta stop it before it goes too far. You know, this is like the least believable lie possible, because I don't think anyone's falling for Rouse didn't clean his. Just go, Chris. Just go. Just leave. I mean, it's weird route. It fucked up an evil choice. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. Understandable. Chris keeping you from saying exactly that. By process of elimination, best thing in Rouse 8. Oh wait. Have anything to say about Noel? Save and time to go. Leave Rouse behind. Already went all the way there. Not following this train side story. Because that's just the scene of... Hey, Sans, open for business? Done with this guy. Taking breaks is vital to getting better. closed. Amy lost everything out. No, tell me. What's being so obsessed with that stuff? Dark Worlds? Oh yeah, you can just go home. You admitted to it. All the same as before. Okay, just double checking stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick continuing. Keep it on break. It was like 5 minutes or something back. That took longer than... Took longer than I expected. Why is... Am I really just talking that much quieter now? OBS is not picking up everything that I say. Maybe I need to move my mic closer. I don't know. Took longer than I expected. I ended up rubbing my eye weird and needing to like wash it out. Make sure that it wasn't awful. My skin is really greasy, and like if I rub my eye and end up getting some of the facial grease into it, it's awful. It's awful to deal with. It feels bad. It stings. Sorry, it's not much. The biggest house in town. Already getting lost. Show you around. And now we leave. And a jar of pickles. Among Us. Susie's never played Among Us. No need to leave. Are you sure about that? Okay, they can play at the same time. Candy cane pencil, do not eat. Recently, seems like weapons can't be thrown away so easily. Don't think I've ever seen that text before. I've also, like, rarely tried to actually drop anything. I did just think of something. Is this going to be the same message? Yeah, okay. Seven headless cats. I don't remember if you eat the wooden stick things. Probably shouldn't. No, gonna save one more time. Alternatively, wasn't fast enough. Not sure if you can be fast enough. I like to imagine there's a way to be fast enough, but I know Noelle said to go to her room, but don't remember what the actual trigger was. I don't remember if it was Noelle's room or Dessa's room. Oh yeah, it's the guitar. Duh. I'm fucking stupid. Badly traced drawing of a dragon. What if I select do not? Okay. No additional line. Chris, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. You know, just the two of us. If you don't mind, I mean. I'll be in my room, okay? I want to explore before I progress. I don't think I need to do this on any sort of timing. Oh yeah, Susie would be down here because she's probably just trying to search for the clue to the code. That makes sense. Oh, right, it is down there. Didn't know that was an interaction, but not unexpected. I don't think I ever noticed before, because this would be Carol and, well, right now just Carol's room. He has a string board. Hmm. I checked down here, right? Yeah, that was downstairs. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, YouTube chatter, I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like I just keep forgetting which ways I've already gone. Okay, well, I found where Noel's room is then, because that would be over here. Is this just the way back? Yeah, this is the way back. That's that vent. Okay. So I know I need to like repeatedly say proceed and all of the dialogue choices that I need to make. It's just the actual actions that I need to take during this part that I forget. To be honest, I've kind of been waiting for a chance for us to be alone all day. There's something I want to talk to you about, Chris. I want to talk to you about last night. Last night I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, all I could see was snow. I was terrified, Chris. Terrified it was all real. I went out on the porch to breathe, and that's when I felt it. A hand on my wrist. I froze. Then I heard your voice. Chris's voice. You said, "Sorry for taking your watch, Noel." You said, "It was all a stupid prank." You said, "Burley is going to get better." You put the watch back on my wrist. Chris, your voice, your deadpan, mumbly voice. Even if you sounded kind of weak and shaky, I don't know why, but it felt like so long since I heard it. I even started sniffling. Chris, you're back. Chris, thank you. Well, no thanks for pranking me, but... Chris, can I say something else? I didn't realize that I didn't have that watch. But I didn't have it as armor, did I? Something else you did. Something else I have to ask you about. You said all that. You took my hand and pulled a thorn out of my finger. Then you said that when I saw you again. Chris, what are you? What was I supposed to do there? Did I... Yeah, did the wrong thing. Okay. So I was supposed to take control of Chris before she stopped? Or was I supposed to hide? Either way, I don't have access to the menu as a heart. Toby is cruel, but understandably so here. Yeah, start study session. One, 2, 2, 5. When it's just like revealed to be like 1, 2, 2, 3 or something. Like it's just not actually 1225. Can't really make her talk faster, but you can get rid of the pause between dialogue boxes, so... See, now I better understand this, and why that vent goes down there. Completely forgot about this fact. If you choose please don't, you're just stuck in the vent still. Like, yeah, I take control of Chris there. Okay. Couldn't remember if it's take control of Chris or keep out of sight of Chris. pulled a thorn out of my finger. Then you said that when I saw you again. Said not to mention any of this or... Chris, it's okay. It's just us. You just said not to mention any of that. Because it'd get heard. Chris, it's okay. It's just us. Who's going to hear? Me. Chris? Chris, your voice, it... Chris, that's another joke, right? That voice. How? The voice from my dream. Was in a dream. Sorry, Chris, what did you say? I must have misheard you. No, there's no way they heard. There's no way they heard my thoughts. But what are you talking about, Chris? I didn't say anything. It's impossible. That's impossible. Just a coincidence. The amount of times you can just say, sorry, just a prank. It's not a coincidence. If you can hear me, say red or blue. I like blue. Say green or black. Black and blue. Say it didn't happen. Say it didn't snow. It happened. You're lying. You're lying. Noel becomes stronger. Chris, what did you say? Chris, what is that? Chris, that's not the thorn, is it? That's not the thorn ring, is it? Chris, come on, you still... What about last night? What about... Didn't you want to protect me? Chris isn't in control right now. But why can't I move? Why can't I look away? Noel, do something! Chris, I really think, I think I need a, gosh, I just think I have to. Chris? Fair and deserved. Chris? Are you okay in there? Thought I'd let you know. Mayor Carroll is asking everyone to leave. I thought you looked a little down today. So, I made a special treat for you. Your friend and I will be waiting for you outside with it. Feel better, Chris. And nothing gets any lines of text because Chris fucking hates me. You aren't feeling your best. Perhaps you should just go straight home and rest. Here. Borrowed some sweets and made you a hot chocolate. Your favorite. Marshmallows, melted candy bars, a little pinch of cinnamon spice. Guess we could go. Can you go back in? Dude, we can't go back in there now. Her mom is totally watching us through the window. So hey, while you were keeping Noelle busy, I looked inside that room next door. There was this weird guitar in there. On the inside of it, there was a code to the shelter. Didn't get to write it down though. When I went to the living room with it, your dad caught me and started talking to me. Until, Noelle's mom showed up, super pissed. Right. The hell are we gonna go back there now? I do wonder if... because the screen goes black for a moment, which means that we're disconnected from seeing what Chris does entirely during that time. They could have called Carol. But what if Carol was just like always gonna show up without Chris calling? Like set up a security device specifically on the guitar. Well, what the hell do we do now? Great, now it's raining. At least your house is close, let's go. Nothing really new. It's closed, but the lights are on inside. You know, sometimes places just have like a bare minimum amount of lights that they keep on for the sake of security cameras. You can see it going from 1% to 2%. Okay, crazy thing. It is really messed up that they're labeled as 1% and 2% when whole milk is 3% milk fat. It makes it sound like you're getting like 2% of what's there. No, you're just getting like 2/3. It could be 66% and 33% milk. Damn, that whole thing was a disaster, huh? This is gonna sound dumb, but you know what else it kind of bites? Didn't even get to hang out, really. All three of us, I mean. Oh, I didn't realize you can come back here. I probably did on first playthrough, but I don't remember doing so. There's no like Rouse dialogue upon coming back here, so I don't really care much. God damn it. The annoying hold up on both sides door. You know, Noelle said she wanted to talk to you. But something about her look was kind of weird. Why? Couldn't she just talk to you in front of me? What were you two talking about? What is that selection for? I wonder if that gets saved, or if it's probably meant to just like show something's getting a bit in the way of your control of Chris. And that they like didn't want you to have a say in responding at all there. It wasn't about me, right? What? Fine, I won't bring it up again. Guess if it's raining, we could wait out in here. Oh yeah, is Chris's house locked? I didn't even check the door. And I completely forgot. I just figured I wouldn't go there. Until your mom finishes choir practice. You know, long as us being there doesn't ruin anything. You'll, get her, right? Chris. Hey, Chris. I don't think they're having choir practice. That goddamn night. Okay, I think this is all just like normal. We aren't logical, remember? Yeah, I think this Dark World has to be made by the night. I don't think there's any way Chris gets back to the church without us or another character knowing about it. Like, there is no way during that black screen that Chris left Noelle's house, got all the way down here. Well, we don't know the passage of time there, but I don't think there's any way that would happen in normal route. Okay. Anything with higher defense? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Not as good of defense. It's like a 2-point trade-off on attack and defense. I think I take the attack. Actually, no, I don't take the attack until after I beat Garrison. I want to get through the Knight's Corridor. I don't remember what it is. Oh. That's what happened. God damn it. I don't feel like restarting a bunch right now, so just because I don't want to go through this every single time and I don't want to go through closing out the game and reopening it every single time. So maybe when I go back through normal route, I'll actually try to make it up that corridor. But not this time. I know it doesn't really change anything. I've just never done it before. Dog. Prophecy which whispers among the shadows. The legend of this world, Deltarune. Glass tapestry rings above you. Strangely, no matter how you turn to look, its perspective never changes. I think that is going to be it for me for today. I know this is like just getting to the gameplay part, but got through the weird route part at least. And I've got tomorrow off, so unless I feel like garbage when I wake up, I should be back tomorrow. But yeah, thanks anyone who's watched, hung out, lurked. Always appreciated. The handful of chatters. Feel free to drop me a follow or subscription on YouTube. Helps motivate me at least a little bit. A good, like, reward. But, like, absolutely not necessary. I'm just trying to do the content creator thing of asking because it reminds people and then maybe they click the button. Anyways,